Good morning, everybody. I was making this video because the truth has to be known about the law of the covenant of the law and the covenant of grace and what the difference is. A lot of people are trying to establish righteousness through the works of the law, through their own efforts and their own abilities. And after the fall of Adam and Eve, we've all received the sin nature and we're unable to keep the law perfectly. Even when we become Christians, we're still unable to keep the law perfectly. We stumble and fall. So God had to come up for a way to honor and uphold His law and to fulfill it, and yet at the same time to save us. So what He did is He sent His one and only begotten Son, Jesus Christ, to live a righteous life as a man, to fulfill the law where we broke it, and to pay the penalty of the broken law, which is death. He did this in our place, in our stead. And when He did this, He fulfilled all the requirements of the Mosaic covenant to set it aside so that it would no longer be against us, and we would no longer be judged by works of the law or through our own efforts and our own abilities, and they would establish a covenant based upon better promises, a covenant not based on our ability to keep the law or our ability to obtain to righteousness through our own efforts and our own abilities. But what He would do is He would establish a covenant that would be established by our faith and trust and belief in the righteous life of His Son Jesus Christ and the death that He died in our behalf. Through our faith and trust and belief in His Son Jesus Christ, everything that He did as a man, the righteous life that He lived upon this earth, and the death He died upon the cross of Calvary is imputed to us by faith, and faith alone. It's like we've never sinned, and we've never come short of the glory of God, because it's no longer our efforts, it's no longer our abilities, it's who we are in Christ by our faith and trust and belief in Him. Does that give us the right to do whatever we want to do? Does that give us the right to just sin and to walk in unholiness and impurity? Of course not. But shall we continue to sin that grace may abound? God forbid. Know ye not that you are servants to who you obey, righteousness unto life, sin unto death? The ability to be forgiven and cleansed took the death of His Son Jesus Christ. It took Him to live the righteous life we couldn't and can't in our behalf. It took Him shame and humiliation, suffering and death to earn us that right, and to just go on sinning and continue on our own way. It's wrong. Through what He did for us, we should show obedience and faithfulness to Him, not to be saved, but because we are saved. That's the gospel. We can't be saved by the law. We can't be saved by our own efforts and our own abilities. We can only be saved by our faith and trust and belief in the righteous life that Christ lived in our behalf and the death that He died in our behalf. That is the new covenant. That is the gospel. Good morning, everyone. Everyone have a blessed day. God bless.